What's going on, guys? You're checking out QGinHQ. I am your host, Chris. Now, it's super late at night, but I had to get this video out for you guys because I love you. That's it. I love you. So here we are. The Thunderjaw statue came in. You guys know how much I love my statues here in the HQ. So if any of you guys are a fan, well, I'm sorry. Stop myself right there. Guys and girls, gals, fellas and fellettes are a fan of Horizon Zero Dawn, then you should love this statue as long as it doesn't suck. Now, if any of you guys played Thunderjaw in the game or played against him, you know how awesome and badass that actual fight was and how cool he actually looks. So hopefully the statue can live up to its name and be as equally as awesome. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to open up this big ass box sitting over there. So let's get ahead and do that right now, guys. Let's get into it. Literally right now. So like always, guys, starting with a 360 of the box, it's actually a pretty cool looking box, and on the back, it just shows you what comes inside. Now, this is just a statue only, as I already owned the actual game, so I went ahead and just got the statue itself. It comes with the cloth map, the photos, and the earpiece. So when you take off the sleeve, you get a little bit more artwork here, just some stuff from in-game. Looks pretty awesome, but you know, a box in the end is just a box. We want to see what's inside this bad boy, so let's go ahead and open it up. See, the first thing you see is the statue itself, but before we get to that, let's see what else is underneath it. The first thing you see here is like this black envelope, kind of like a wedding invitation from Death himself. I don't know why I thought like that, but I'm a weirdo. So you have two photographs, in-game content. That's always a plus if you guys want to frame that. I don't know. Personally, things like this doesn't really get me going. But this is actually pretty cool, and this is a little unique. You have a black bag here, and when you open up this black bag, inside, you actually have a map of the game, but instead of putting it on like a cheesy poster, it's a cloth. It's pretty cool. You can hang this up either behind the statue, do things with it. I think it's a little bit, you know, different. It's kind of a cool spin. You know, either hang it up or use it as a snot rag. I don't know. So here is the statue itself. Now, the first things first, as soon as I got this thing in my hand for a piece of plastic, I was like, wow, this statue has some weight to it, which is always good when you own a statue. It's not going to be sliding around your desk. Now, digging around in the box, I found we have the antennas here, as well as the tail, and then the in-game earpiece, which I'll talk about that in a second. So the tail up first, you go ahead and just plug it in the back. It's super easy. The notches all match up. Now, like I said, the statue is plastic, so you do have some room, you know, and some leeway when applying pressure here. There's nothing really to worry about. And everything fairly, you know, pops in super easily. And then on top, you also have room for the antennas with two different slots. And these went in even easier than the tail itself. So boom, you pop those two in, and the statue is 100% complete. Now, looking at the statue, the first thing that I'm going to tell you right now that I don't like is the grass. When you have a statue that's primarily plastic, I hate when they do the grass look. It always looks cheesy and super fake, and just, it's super bright and doesn't really match that well, but I know what they're trying to do, and that's the best you could do when you're dealing with plastic. Now, this earpiece. Useless. I mean, it doesn't even go anywhere, doesn't pop onto the statue. You're just gonna lose this. I don't know why they threw that in the box itself. But overall, the actual statue itself, I think, is super detailed. Like I said, for being something that's kind of mass produced, and when it comes to video game statues, you know, when it comes to detail, you don't really get that, but I do love how the actual feet are gripping onto the terrain. It really does remind you when you first see him in the game, he's kind of peering at you and staring at you with all that crazy look to him. I love the teeth. I love the actual detail they put here. Even the paint, there's no, you know, blotching. There's no like dripping of paint. Everything went on pretty good here. And I think it looks great. Like I said, I like the stance. Honestly, this guy kind of reminds me of Metal Gear. I don't know if you guys play Metal Gear, but it reminds me of Metal Gear itself. But I think it looks great. If you guys are a fan of the game and you guys like collecting statues, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this statue. I definitely want to hear what your opinion is on it, though. Always let me know down below in the comments. So now let's talk about price, guys. It comes in at a whopping $200, and that's without the game. Do I think that's worth it? Honestly, no. I think you should have paid maybe around $130 for this statue, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, when it comes to the statue itself, I hate the base, but I love the actual Thunderjaw. I think the detail is great. They didn't really cut any corners here, and it looks absolutely awesome. I mean, maybe if it was a little bit bigger, I would have been a little bit more happy with the price range, because in the game, he's massive, and the statue's pretty big, but I feel like it could have been bigger. Like, you guys have seen the Titanfall statue. That thing is massive, and that's all plastic as well. Everything else, as well as the sheet, that's the map and the artwork. You know, the artwork I really don't care about. The map I think is pretty cool, and that earpiece is just... why? I don't know why that's there, but I want to hear what your opinion is on this. And if you guys made it this far into the video, what should I get for lunch? Chipotle or Taco Bell? Let me know. And do not forget, like, share this video with your friends. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it. And do not forget, most importantly, you guys are awesome.